soapbox, screaming out for everyone to hear. We wear our politics now because of how sort of generalized they are. It's not like it's not like a complex issue. You know what I mean? It's that it just seems so black and white. Like I think there are like two. I'm ready for all of it. No, I but at the same time, like I'm not really thinking about it in that way. You know, I'm not. You have to step up. So you have to step so far outside of yourself in order to even see it in that way that it would be like I'd be depriving myself of like a real cool experience. And the coolest things I've done recently is just like meeting this guy and him being my fucking leader, and like and recently like all the things I've been involved with have felt really instinctive and true, and I'm ready for all the people in the world to see that, or no one, as long as it just feels like natural. Yeah. But thanks for that. That was cool. I'm ready for all of it. No, I mean, I don't have social media, but I definitely don't. I mean, there is an interaction that I acknowledge, and that at times I covet. You know, like. I was saying before that like there's this really like sort of polarized climate that we're living in right now, and you know it shows up in the work that I do and the people I associate myself with and the conversations that I have with individual journalists like day in and day out. I like that interaction. I'm so lucky to have it. When you feel like it's sort of beyond you is when it gets frustrating, but then at the same time I feel like I think it's kind of like a human reaction, that if you zoom out a little bit you realize like you actually, at times it feels a little like thievery, but at the same time I'm like giving it up really freely, and it kind of like toyed with me a little bit when I was like younger and kind of just more insecure and a little more unsure, and now like it's great that I have like this position where I can like feel really open about communicating with as many people as I possibly can, and I don't know what other people feel about that. I'm not super engaged. I'm not like entirely engaged socially, but I feel like I'm not hiding. You know, there's a difference. And for a minute, like a couple years ago, I definitely felt like, I have to like protect myself. And I'm like so completely unguarded now, and it's a beautiful feeling. And in stark contrast to how it felt when I kind of felt like, you know, when you're initially exposed to something, like the onslaught of that type of attention can really put you in a hole. I don't feel that way anymore, and doesn't mean I'm gonna like start a public Instagram and start like yelling at people about what I think, but I feel like I kind of do that anyway in a different way, and
Does anyone